A lot of companies have really easy to reach sales departments. There are deals for new customers, and if you have any questions before you buy something or sign up to a service, they're quick and happy to accommodate your messages. But once you've bought that plane ticket or that mobile phone service and something goes wrong and you need help, well, all of a sudden those companies seem completely unreachable. But there's a trick that can help save you time and actually get you response that will serve you as a customer. Here's how. Hi everybody, foXnoMad here, and today I want to help you travel smarter by showing you how you can cut through terrible customer service by getting right to the top. First, start with all the normal channels, that is through the chat box, a phone call, or an email to the company's particular support service. You want to clearly outline what your issue is with a timeline of events. That will look something like, I'm having problem X. It began on this date, then this happened on this date, and so on. Then you want to end your email with how the problem is affecting you with a product or service and how you would like it resolved. You want to be as clear and as concise as possible. Don't be vulgar or rude, just get straight to the point. And for everything leading up to the customer service request and then after, make sure that you keep the receipts. You document everything for evidence that might come in handy later. Screenshot your chats and keep all of your emails. And anyone you speak with over the phone, make sure that you get their name and employee number or some other identifier. Ask them to email you a summary of your conversation, and if they won't, make sure that you're taking notes. And whatever response you get, it might be troubleshooting steps or actions to take, make sure that you document and you follow those, and then you record what you've done and what you've tried and what's worked and what hasn't. And depending on the type of customer service case, that evidence might be screenshots or photos or recordings, basically anything that's going to verify you have done what you've said you've done. Hopefully the issue that you're facing has gotten resolved, but if it hasn't, make sure that you ask for a manager, have them escalate your case, and document everything like we've done before. I would also add at this point to make sure that they know that at this point, if they can't resolve your issue, you're going to be looking at competitors and possibly switching services or airlines or whatever it might happen to be. Basically, let them know that they may be losing a customer. You've raised the stakes a bit, and now hopefully your issue is resolved. Again, you are staying calm, stating the facts, and providing a timeline so anyone reviewing your case can easily follow it. Tag the company on social media as well. And if you're still having trouble with getting customer service to help you with your issue, well, now it's time to go straight to the top. That means emailing customer service and copying corporate management, because this tends to get a response. Not always from management directly, but they'll usually add you to an internal customer service or higher tier track. You want to email the head of marketing, management, even up to the CEO if you don't get an adequate response. You can find those email addresses often on company websites, especially the PR and marketing, who tend to be more responsive when it comes to maintaining good public relations. You can also add any other relevant department heads, and hey, add in the CEO too if you're really running into a lot of no replies or endless customer service runaround. Another place you can find email addresses is on CEO email address sites. There are a few of those, and LinkedIn, forums like Reddit, and if all else fails, you can try firstname.lastname@company.com, whatever the company URL happens to be. And once you get that contact information, here's what you do next. You'll want to write an email like you did in the beginning, stating the issue, giving a timeline, and also how you want the issue to be resolved. Also, don't forget to make sure they know that they may be losing a potential customer, but this time to that email, you want to add a few other things. The timeline should include all of the other times that you spoke or communicated with customer service, the names of the people you spoke with and how they responded, and whether or not it was adequate, poor, or helpful, and include any relevant screenshots or evidence that you gathered. Let them know that you're copying management because their customer service has been unhelpful to get your complaint resolved. And again with how you want the matter to be resolved and why you think it's the most reasonable solution. And when you do this, when you tend to copy management, it is kind of funny how quickly you will usually get a response, and a response that's actually helpful. And if it doesn't work, rinse and repeat. And usually after you've emailed customer service and copied their corporate management, it can take 4 to 6 times of this email back and forth to get your issue resolved. And in the end, it often works out for you. That is, assuming that your issue or whatever your complaint is actually legitimate. But hey, you're here watching this video, so I'm going to assume that your complaint is legitimate. Remember, be polite but firm and stick to the facts. It's sort of like telling a story where the company and their customer service department has given you the setup, you've set up the conflict that they've created, and now it's their job to give the resolution. This is kind of a break glass in case of emergency method. I wouldn't escalate to management right away before going through the usual channels like I outlined before, but know in case if you need to do so, a few well-placed emails to the right people can come in handy when your support case is going nowhere, over and over and over. I know it's frustrating because customer service isn't usually something we think about until we're actually a customer. You might read online reviews and see all the bad things about their customer service department and go, hey, how bad could it be? What are the chances I'm actually going to have to interact with their customer service department? Plus, they have that great sign up bonus for new customers. And then you get into a situation where something has gone wrong, and now you need to get in touch with the customer service department of that airline or that mobile phone service, and you wonder why you ever chose this company in the first place. And if you want an example of really bad customer service, I'll leave a link to my video about Visible's customer service down in the description below. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like, subscribe buttons, and let me know in the comment section if you have any tips or tricks to getting around bad customer service. What are some of the things you do, or some of the companies that you've run across that have just had really, really bad customer service? Let us all know down in the comments. Warn us from using those companies and those services. I'll be checking out the comments after the video. Thanks again for watching. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I hope I'll see you in the next video.